I really love the expansion of Massachusetts stories and how it's framed. When I was in college, I became very interested about this idea of like the silences that exist in our own history. As Dominican, I am not only, from Spanish descent, but also African descent and Taino descent. But for a long time, it was the white stories that I was hearing and that I was holding on to. That was the only thing that was passed on. We're so grateful to receive this grant and to really help us see like people are interested in this, this is worthwhile. Many grant makers, they give you the money and you do what you have to do, you perhaps report out, but I think that with Mass Humanities, the follow-up that we have been able to receive, the training, for instance, and all the workshops that we have been able to attend, events that we either speak at or be part of, we appreciate the follow-up. This really feels like a collaboration, and I think that we feel supported.
When I got the grant, I was just elated. This documentary proved to me I'm literally in the complete right space of what I want to do. I know the story. I need to make the connection between the social engineering and the civil engineering and the cultural artifact. Red line maps are tools that were developed in the 1930s to basically identify the location of all communities of culture. So it's Jewish, Italian, of course African American primarily. That tool was used to identify where to put your highways through and city expansions. You have to teach the kids who they are and where they stand, because there's a continuation. They're only here for a little bit, and then you have to hand it off to somebody else. This is new, fresh, and then, like I said, ultimately the results will be there forever.
This exhibit shows that borders dissolve when stories are shared. The visitor is immediately invited to become part of the curatorial team of saying, hey, put your mark on the map, draw your story, the path that brought you here. What I'm so appreciative of the Expand Massachusetts Story initiative is that the funding provided this exhibit here. This exhibit would not have happened without Mass Humanities. What Mass Humanities provided wasn't just the funding, it was a connection to resources in communities, in workshops, in connecting with other really cool organizations and individuals who are doing this work all across Massachusetts. And what we see with this exhibit is that Framingham is intimately connected, certainly with the entire world.
Framingham is this wonderful loose net of all of these different people creating the fibers, An exhibit like this, when people come together, if it makes sense, these fibers are tightened a little bit. The holes are sort of mended, and we get to look at each other as real people.